This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so we got Tekashi. The feds really do want him locked up. They've released a few statements that they are seeking jail time. Now they might be able to get one more postponement of him in his sentencing. Because of the home invasion and him having to relocate his mother and all that kind of stuff. They already got one for Thanksgiving, but they'll probably get another one for Christmas. And then after that, he's probably going to have to go do a few more months in jail. But I don't see why they wouldn't just put him on house arrest, because it's not really going to matter. I mean, I saw him explaining certain stuff, and like certain instances, certain things he got into was like, they don't allow him to carry or have guns around him anymore. So, like, he can't have security with him. So he can't protect himself. And I guess he got into a fight because somebody said something to him and he thought the person was going to, like, try to retaliate. The person threatened him and they got into a fight. That was one violation. The other one was supposedly somebody dimed him out that he had some prescription drugs in the house, and I guess his brother had a weapon. I don't know. It's like, but when you're on papers like that, you still gotta, you still gotta, you still gotta behave. But at the same time, he's kind of a mark because they kind of let out they let out that he was a snitch a long time ago. And they didn't quite protect him, But he did. Also, he said he denied protection. I don't know. It's confusing. Kandi from, she's a songwriter, and she's from, was it Escape? Is the song the group with T.I.'s wife? And then also, she was on Housewives of Atlanta, and this is where she met Todd. Todd worked there, and then he actually became a member of the show once he got married to Kandi. Now, Kandi and him started a bunch of businesses that a lot of them were in disarray after a few years. Restaurant business is the hardest business to get into. They started some other stuff, and having your relationship on TV like that as well isn't good. The mom wasn't too approving of this relationship, and they do have kids together, but now they're splitting. Now, people were saying that Todd kind of premeditated this because he's very focused on getting half of her money. I don't know. She confirmed today that she did file last Friday, so they are splitting up, and it's going to be messy. It's going to be a messy one. Sad. But I'm going to be honest with you. The way Kandi carries herself, I think she tries to be the man in the relationship, and I don't think that works out well for the dynamic. I'm not blaming her. I'm sure he did his stuff, but that never works when the woman wants to wear the pants, kind of boss the guy around. That doesn't work, Max B comes out with a new single. I'm going to be honest. I'm happy Max B's home and everything, but this song just wasn't it. I'm going to be honest. It wasn't it. I even saw when they brought him out, even though I like Monica brought him out, it's not his audience. They were all just standing there. It just was bad timing, to be honest. Like, people in the audience were like, what is this? They're not there. That's not Max B's audience, Monica and Brandy fans, But it's a good look to perform at Barclays. Max B's going to get to some cash, and that's good. And that's all that matters, right? But I we'll see if he can get that magic back, He needs a good interview, too. He hasn't really had a good interview yet. Rapper Lefty Gunplay returns to Instagram. Yeah, he disappeared for a long time. And he's trying to swell up. Pause. Meek Mill. He says that bubblegum rap stuff not going to work when organic stuff hit them streets. If your song has no meaning, we not listening. If that marketing budget. Is he talking about his own music that never drops? He always puts this warning out once a year. And nothing happens. That's all I could say. Mike Epps speaks out after facing backlash. So he came out and basically was talking to Jim Jones about we're not going to celebrate people coming home from jail. We're not going to have the welcome home package. He was trying to kind of side with Jones on the Baxby coming home. He was trying to kind of talk against that, but he forgot that Mel Matrix just came home and it applies to him too.
Trying to say is we don't want to send kids mixed messages about coming home from prison, being celebrated, feeling like you got to go to prison and do 30, 40 years to be celebrated. I think you guys misunderstood that, misunderstood what I said. Wasn't saying that it was wrong to be celebrated, but we don't want to send a message to the kids saying prison is great, that you want to go home, go do 30 years and come home. I don't think that's cool. So I'm sorry if anybody took it the wrong way and got offended. I love my brothers. I've been incarcerated myself. I understand what that is, but I might have said it the wrong way, but I mean well. And I love you, brothers.
Nah, it just didn't hit. He tried to make a point that didn't really hit. Megan Cuniff reports on Meg Thee Stallion case that's going on. She says Megan also testified about Drake's line, "Circa Loco." He says this girl lie about getting shots, but she's still a stallion. She said it isn't clear Drake is talking about her. If he is talking about me, her saying that, he's using it in a very indirect way. Megan says Drake's line may reference women getting butt shots to make it bigger, but she's still curvy. If he was talking about me, he could have been more direct because I don't have butt shots. Okay, and then in the reason why she deflected that is because she wants Milagro to be the focus and not say, oh, all these other people said things, right? Milagro's lawyer Jeremy asked Meg Thee Stallion about Nicki Minaj's Bigfoot track dissing her. Megan testified, it was just so silly in the beginning, I couldn't get through it. I just feel it wasn't something I wanted to keep listening to. So you likely have to turn things off that you don't want to listen to? As it pertains to Nicki Minaj, yes. I mean, that's basically the highlights of Meg Thee Stallion's trial. Anyways, we'll get into some more stuff later. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button if you want to run ads on the channel. Take advantage of the discounted ads for Christmas. I'm making it more affordable for you. Check in with me at jordantowermedia@gmail.com.